7 myths of estate agents. Today I'm joined by Tracey Thompson, who is the former head training guru, both Lomond and Hunters. And I asked her to give me 7 myths that estate agents, she came up with these 7. So we're just going to rattle through these. And then we're going to go why she said that. And then what I want you to do at the end of the video is in the comment section, put what number 8 is. So here we are. Stick a property on Rightmove and wait. Yep. We love working weekends. We definitely control the housing market. Estate agents just open doors and collect commission. We love getting calls at 9 p.m. about a deal that's urgent but isn't. All estate agents drive flash cars and live in mansions, and we control how long solicitors take. Yeah, that sounds about all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, do you think I've missed anything there?
Sharp suits.
Absolutely.
XR3s. There you go. So come on then. Why do you think people have these myths and misconceptions about estate agents?
Right. First one being that when you go around to value somebody's house, do a market appraisal.
Okay.
It's what you turn up in to start with.
What's your thoughts on branded cars? Yeah.
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah, we'll park it around the corner.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a bit
So
millennial.
Flash cars. Okay then.
Flash cars, depends where you
Sharp
live.
suit. Slick back hair.
I still think that you should turn up smart. I really do.
With or without a tie?
Personally, I don't think you need a tie. Personally, but I know...
Suit, shirt, no tie.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Do put in the comments whether you agree or disagree on that one.
Please clean your shoes.
Okay.
That's really important, to have clean shoes. Clean car. So it's how you turn up. But when you get in and you start talking about the fee and all the rest of it, quite often the vendor will be fixated on the fee. And I think it's up to us to talk about everything else that you're going to do rather than just about the fee, because they just think you're going to stick it on Rightmove. And you really need to pull them away from that so they understand exactly what you do, because there's a lot that sits behind it.
We're not very good at telling people how we earn our money, are we?
Oh, we're pants. Absolutely rubbish. I mean, I talk to estate agents and say to them, do you tell people how quickly you sell houses compared to your competitors? Do you tell them the percentage that you get of the asking price compared to your competitors? Well, they won't understand that, but they don't know what to ask. If you don't...
It's our job to prove, not for the person to find out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I asked my daughter what was the most important thing to her in an estate agent when she was moving, and she said the fee. So I said, oh, so you're not bothered if they sell it for the asking price then?
Or even sell it.
Yeah, you're not bothered. And she went, I never thought of that. Just didn't think...
I mean, only 54% of homes actually end up selling.
Yeah.
Well, that's crap.
It's in an industry where we don't charge for a valuation. That's rubbish. That really is rubbish. Yeah.
Do we control the housing market?
I wish. Yeah, but people think we do. They think estate agents, they charge high fees, they overvalue.
Set the prices.
Set the prices of the
Oh,
houses.
I've heard that all the time.
Yeah. All these myths. I thought years and years ago that we should have some kind of house buying club where people actually came along and listened to what estate agents actually did for a job, so that they could choose one based on the right things, not just on the fee.
I mean, bless him, I'll give him his due, but Charlie Lambden, he has this thing called Best Agent, where you send an email out to all the agents and they have like a 30-second video clip on telling them why they should choose. I think it's a great idea. Yeah. Putting aside his personal opinion on the market.
Yeah. We
are friends on that. We disagree, but that's aside. I think Best Agent's a cracking idea. What about getting calls at silly o'clock?
I think sometimes you just have to turn your phone off.
Yeah.
You do, but when it's really important to that customer, you need to make sure you've done your job before 6 o'clock.
What is interesting is I saw this morning on social, one of these self-employed agents obviously works from home, got a phone call at like 5 o'clock on Sunday, got a phone call this morning at something like 6:40, and the person turned up at 8:40 outside the house. The house had already sold, by the way. So.
That's making yourself very accessible, isn't it? I mean, that can go too far. I think there needs to be a certain degree of cut off with that.
Okay, we've done this video as a bit of a smile myths misconceptions. Give me some learning, a minute or so learning of comedy aside. What do we need to do to change our perception of ourselves with the public?
That's such a good question. Such a good question. I think we need to raise our game. I think we talk about having Roper come in, but I think there needs to be a platform where good agents shine. We need to do something in the industry. It's a good question. What, Chris?
I'm of the opinion that as soon as we see ourselves as a servant and not, and in service to others, we can leave our egos back at home and, just be here to serve, not to be vendors' bitches or to be trodden on, but just remember that we're here to help someone move from one chapter of their life to the next chapter of their life, and there aren't that many people in this world that can make such a huge difference to someone moving chapters of their life. That's what we are there for. And I think as soon as we remember what we're here to do and what we get paid to do, I think we'll be happier, but more importantly, the people in the transaction will be happier as well.
When I was at a course last week, I did say to the delegates, it was on customer service, and I did say, when a house is completed, pick the phone up and say, you were absolutely brilliant to work with. Thank you.
Such a small thing, isn't it?
Such a small thing.
But remember what you said. People don't remember what you said, but you certainly remember how you made them feel.
Yeah.
Tracey, thank you for your time today. It's been really exceptional. Remember, put in the comments section if you've got number 8 in there and anything else you might want as you might have seen in the video that sparked an idea. Do put it in the comments. Thank you for your time today.
Thanks, Chris.